Okay, let's start with language class. Who can tell me what was the last topic in language? Let's see if we remember the last topic.
Subject pronouns.
Excellent, Rosa. Subject pronouns. Who can tell me what is a subject pronoun or what is a pronoun? What is a pronoun?
What is a subject pronoun? A subject is a pronoun that comes before the verb in a sentence.
Excellent. Subject pronoun, it's a pronoun that goes before the verb in the sentence. Excellent. Remember that a pronoun replaces a noun. A pronoun replaces a noun. For example, who can tell me some examples of pronouns? Some examples of pronouns that comes to your mind. A pronoun. He, she, it, they are pronouns. They are subject pronouns. Do you remember that we worked on this? They, you, I, they are subject pronouns. But we have other pronouns. We identified that also we can have some object pronouns. So let's copy this in the notebook. Today we're going to learn about object pronouns. That is going to be the topic for today. So we're going to continue talking about pronouns. Remember, pronouns replace the noun in the sentence. Replace the noun in the sentence. Remember that a noun, it's a place, things, or a person that we're talking about. But when we use a pronoun, we do not write the name of the person. We do not write that cat, for example. We do not write Rebecca. We write she, because we're talking about a girl. But if we're talking about a thing, we use it. So we think about, we need to think about what we're talking about or whom we're talking about to change.
Yes. Copy that.
Let's copy. This is the topic.
What is that? What is today is 6.
Today it's 8. Today it's Monday. Monday 8. November. Yes. Today it's 8. Did you finish to copy the title? Object pronouns?
Yes.
Yes or not?
Yes, Miss, I finished.
Okay, excellent. Let's go to the next slide. Remember the topic is object pronouns. We're going to continue talking about pronouns. Okay, let's watch a video. We're going to watch a video. Please pay attention to this video because it has so important information. And at the end, I'm going to ask you a question about it.
Remember that a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Thanks for watching.
Okay, comments about the video class. What was the video about? Raise your hand. Okay, Rebecca, tell me.
Object pronouns and subject pronouns.
Gabriela.
I have an example of the sentence of the video.
Okay, tell us.
For example, I show Lucy and Lily how to bake cookies. And of the object pronouns is I show them how to bake cookies.
Excellent, that's right. We replace, remember, in the video we have subject pronouns and object pronouns. Subject is before the verb. And object pronouns is after the verb. So we find out after the verb. That is an object pronoun.
The word change, but significa lo mismo.
Yes, it's the same. We have the same meaning, just it changed the word. Like you mentioned, we had to change with a pronoun. Instead of writing the two names that Gabriela shared, we use them because we're talking about them. So we have different pronouns. Let me show you here a chart. Where we have, do not copy this. Do not copy. You have it on your book. If you have your book, page number 116, 117, you can find it out. We have subject and object pronouns. Remember that we have I, you, he, she, it, we, and they as subject. But we're talking about object pronouns. We have these ones. Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. When you use me, the object pronouns, it's talking about I. This is me. It's on the first person. You, as you can notice, you is the same. But how can we recognize that it is an object pronoun? Because it's after the verb. Him, we use him for a boy. We use her if we're talking about a girl. It is the same. It's for animals, for things. It, us, it's when we're talking about we. We're talking about I and you, so us. And they, if we're talking about 3, 4, or more people, it's them. That is the object pronoun. Tell me, Rebecca, what's your question or comment?
What have it, and you?
It's repeated. Okay, that's a good question. And this, you, is the same in the subject pronouns and in the object pronouns. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. Because
Do you have to write?
In some cases, do not copy. In some cases, the pronouns are the same in subject and object pronouns. But we identify that it's this you, it's an object pronoun because it's after the verb. Subject pronouns, remember, I'm going to write it down here. Subject pronouns, they goes before the verb. This, subject pronouns. You can find out before the verb. And object pronouns, they go after, después, after the verb. That is the difference between of these pronouns. Subject pronouns before, at the beginning, and object pronouns after, at the end. Yes? Now, let's go. Don't forget this. Excellent, Rebecca, for asking. Don't forget this, object pronouns, and we have different me, you, him, her, it, us, and then they are object pronouns. Now, let's go to the next slide. We're going to practice, don't worry. We're going to copy this in the notebook first. We're going to copy the summary that we have in those pages. These pronouns are often used in the predicate of a sentence. The subject and the predicate, we have the sentence divided into two, subject and predicate. In the subject, we have the subject pronoun. In the predicate, we have the object pronoun. So we find it in the predicate. Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. I'm going to give you...
Miss, what is the topic?
2 minutes. 2 minutes to copy this. The topic.
Teacher, summary.
Remember the topic, it's object pronouns.
Teacher, summary.
Copy the summary. Yes, copy the summary. All of you have to copy this summary in your notebook.
I finished me.
Camila. Thank you for showing your notebook, Camila. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to take the attendance. Anna, Andrea, and Camila.
Present.
Anna, Andrea. Is Andrea connected? No?
Nope.
Gabriela, Isabella, and Kiara.
Present.
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 Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Present.
Rosa, Valerie, and Sijan.
Present. Present. Finish.
Thank you, Sijan. Okay, let's see. Alberto, Dani, and Fernando.
Present.
Present.
Dani and Alberto and Fernando. No, Hermes, Joshua, and Caleb.
Present.
Excellent. Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chavez.
Present.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.
Present.
10 seconds, 10 seconds to
I
finish.
finished. I finished.
Okay. Remember, they are in the predicate. So subject pronouns in the subject of the sentence at the beginning, before the verb, and object pronouns, they are in the predicate. They are after the verb in the sentence.
Me? In December, in Christmas, we're going to have class. Yes, yeah.
Okay, we finished classes like December 16, 17. I'm not sure.
Yes,
So,
but
Christmas, you don't have classes. Remember, Christmas is for you to celebrate with your family. We're on vacation, it's a holiday.
yes.
Yes, we're not going to have classes on Christmas and New Year, December 31st. No, we have vacations those days. Okay, let's go to the next slide. I think that all of you finished, right? Finished to copy the summary that it's on page 116, 17. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now, what we're going to do here, do not copy this. This is just for you to remember to use the object pronouns to replace the noun in the predicate of this sentence. Do not use the object pronouns at the beginning. No, we use it in the predicate after the verb. Don't forget this. Now, in your notebook, you're going to copy page 117, that it's practice B. If you have your book, you can copy from your book. Page 117, practice B. Copy the sentences. We have just 5 sentences, yes, 5 exercises. We're going to do here, write the sentences, use a pronoun in place of the underlined words of words. So we're going to replace the underlined word using an object pronoun.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put the summary again that my internet leave, but here they come, but I don't finish the summary.
You didn't finish to copy the summary, Anna?
No, because my internet leave.
Do you have this page, the book? You can copy from the book. It's the same, page 116.
Teacher, what is
Anyway,
what copy?
Copy, remember, this is the same that you have in your book. Page 116, 17, you have the summary and you have practice B. Copy everything that is on practice B. We're going to write the sentences
in the notebook.
In the notebook. That's right, Marcelo. That is instruction. You need to copy this in your notebook and replace the underlined word using an object pronoun. We're going to use an object pronouns there. For example, number one. Number one. Marcelo, read number one, please. Sentence number one.
Penguins are unusual bird, land, and water. Are both comfortably placed for penguins.
Okay, are both comfortable places for penguins. Now, we're going to replace this word. Which object pronoun do you think that it's going to replace if we're talking about plural? It. No, it's just for one, but we're talking about plural.
Es.
penguins. We?
No, remember the object, I'm going to write it here.
Comma.
We have the object pronouns. I'm going to write the object pronouns here so you can use as a guidance. We have me, We have you. We have him, sorry, her. We have it, remember you and it is the same, us, and we have also them. Okay, you and them is the same. It doesn't matter if I don't. Okay. Object pronouns, okay, here. Now, the question is here. We're talking about the penguins. Which of these object pronouns is going to replace that word? It's plural. If you say it, it's not correct because it is when it's singular, just one. If it is just one, yes, but we're talking about plural. We're talking about they, right? They, so it means that we're going to use them. Them, that's right, because it's at the end, so we cannot use they. We're going to use them. Why then? Penguins are initial verbs. We're talking about them. They are initial verbs. The subject, yes, we can use it here. Land and water are both comfortable places for them, because remember, it's on the predicate. It's on the predicate. It's after the verb. This is the verb are. It's after the verb, so it says object pronouns. They are after the verb, so we use in object pronouns after the verb.
18, penguins cannot fly. His information surprised Tony. I think that it's him.
Him, that's right. Tony, it's a boy, so we use him. That's right. That is the answer. Excellent, Rebecca. Do it by yourself. I'm going to give you time to solve it. Then we check the answer. You finish the copy and to work on this? You write the answer? You write the object pronoun?
No.
No? Okay, now think about the object pronoun. Then we are going to check the answers. If you have questions, ask me.
Miss, I have a question.
Tell me.
In the, I am in the 19. Have Soraya, have that, and penguin. Have, tengo que cambiar the two.
Okay, that penguin is underline word. Yes, in this, that penguin is just one. How many penguins, Rebecca?
One.
Just one. So which object pronouns do you think are you going to use?
It.
Yes.
But my question is, in penguin, I just have the answer, but in that I don't know. But I saw.
No, it's the same. It's the same. The penguin. We're talking about just the penguin. No, you don't have to replace that. We don't have a object pronouns for that, for the penguin.
Thank you.
Two minutes more, and then we check the answer, class. 2 minutes more.
I'm the 19. I'm the 19.
19? Okay, 2 minutes you can finish.
I'm in the 20.
I am in the 90.
90 or 19?
18. Dice que no me había dado cuenta. Lo pegué, lo hice todo pegado, porque pensé que era lo mismo.
Okay, 2 minutes, class.
Pero ya. Okay, 2 minutes.
In all the sentence, only index 21. In all the sentence saying penguin.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all the sentences, they are related. It's like a short story. It's like a paragraph. If you read it, penguins are initial birds, land and water above comfortable places for, then, instead of writing penguins, imagine writing down penguins in all the sentences 2 or 3 times. That is going to be repetitive. Like we say in Spanish, cacofonía, when we repeat the same word a lot of time, so we cannot use it. That what we will have subject, object pronouns to don't repeat the same word a lot of time. Okay, let's check the answer, class. Let's check the answer.
Finish me.
Okay, number 18, it says penguins cannot fly. This information surprised Tony. Instead of writing Tony, which object pronouns we can use? Instead of Tony. Him, we're talking about him, that's right. Him. Surprise him. Excellent. Number 19. What about number 19, class? It's an excellent swimmer. Flippers help the penguin swim in the water. That's right. Flippers help it because we're talking about just one penguin. The penguin, it's it, swim in the water. So it, excellent. The teacher asked Maria to write a poem about penguins. Instead of writing Maria, the teacher asked Kiara.
She.
Yes, Maria is she, it's a girl, but here, remember, it's after the verb. This is the verb.
Hair.
Hair. As the teacher asked her, because Maria is a girl, so we use object pronoun here. Remember, ask her because it's after the verb. Object pronouns, they are after the verb. Object pronouns are after the verb. The teacher asked her to write a poem. Maria will read the poem to Davy and me. Okay, which is the underline word here? We don't have underline. Okay, let's underline Davy and me. This one. Which one we can use to replace Davy and me?
Us.
It's us. Excellent. It's us. Maria will read the poem to us because I'm talking about myself and Davy. So we are us. Excellent.
I finished, Miss Lucas.
Finished? Show me. Any question, class, available at practice B? Practice B.
No.
No questions? Okay. Okay, so if you don't have questions, show me your notebook. If you're finished, you can disconnect. You can disconnect. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Sian, Rebecca, Andrea, Khaled, Hermes, Lucia. Bye-bye. See you next class.
Bye, Miss. Thank you. See you
Bye-bye,
next class.
Camila. Excellent. Bye-bye, Joshua. Bye-bye, Rosa. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kiara. Excellent. Thank you, Anna.
Bye, Miss. See you
Bye-bye.
after the recess.
See you after recess.